I realize that cutting social assistance, let's say, cutting back on social assistance benefits to people, reducing their amount, will make financial impact. There's a reason why. Because there are a lot of people without jobs. The unemployment restrictions have been so harsh or have run out. The jobs are not there. All the corporate welfare has not panned out for employment for people. So people are really struggling. And so yeah, sure, you cut the benefits, you're going to have an impact financially, economically, on the deficit. Sure. But then you're just making a problem that's already bad so much worse. The people that are already just barely holding on to a place to live are going to be on the streets. Crime, issues of danger, children that are already living in homes where they can't get meals, proper meals, or healthy meals, or the things they need for school to do well. But I guess, it doesn't really matter, because as it's being shown worldwide, there's no jobs for a certain generation anyway. There's no jobs for the young generation. They're called the lost generation now. No more X and Y. They're lost. There's no jobs for them. They're living at home. Their parents are burdened. And their parents have lost their jobs. Plus, their parents are either staying with them or struggling. It's just horrible. And you want to think that helping that problem is going to be further emburdening these people? Why does my viewpoint on this count as socialist or left wing or whatever? Or as why does this just not make practical sense that if you make it even worse for them, it's going to make it worse for everybody. Those who do have the money, citizens that do still have the good jobs or some job that are trying to help, by paying their taxes, they're going to be further hurt by this. Because, it's just so frustrating. Why are we giving a pass to those who can really effectively make a difference with their money that is supported by the taxpayer anyway half the time, and yet we're going to we think it's okay because a certain amount of the population is unable to get work or adequately care for themselves, whatever. This is not Canada. This is not. I'm so discouraged by this. I'm taking it to heart. Of course I am. I would take it to heart anyway, because it's just one of those issues that I just see further proof that we're going through. I hope it's cyclic. I just hope that we're just going through a period in history where we're like, fuck the world, we don't care about people, we think the solution lies in profits now for those who have the big money. That's where it is at. And then eventually we go back around to where we're like, oh shit, if we help each other, we rise up. I hope I see that cycle go back up, because I'm shaking with fury and fear of what kind of people we're all going to become, or what future generations are going to become. I listened to a news report recently about the lost generation. It mostly talked about the UK. And we know that the U.S. certainly has a big, huge problem too, but it was about the UK. And you hear people go, like, kids that want to work there are willing to take anything, but they can't even get that, and these are people educated, driven, they come out of school ready, 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 and there's nothing, and they have tried to take everything, like anything that they can get, and they're like, I'm living at home, and by the time things are supposed to get better, even if it got better in 10 years, I mean, how am I going to get, like, personally, I don't care about the house and car and stuff, but there are people who have the traditional sense of wanting to have a house and family and independence and live on their own and have a family and carry forth generations and have something to 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 give, and to have some sort of life. What kind of life do they have if they're looking at nothing? And it just continues that way. Not everybody, sorry, but the myth that we've been sold that not everybody can be a celebrity, not everybody can be the entrepreneur, not everybody has that, not everybody has those opportunities, not everybody can. So stop buying into that bullshit and start thinking of solutions that actually will save that generation and those who are right now, because we're getting into real trouble in this country, at least. We're going, the baby boomers, for instance, they're getting old. Like, people are getting older. There's more care going to be needed. The young people are supposed to be able to rise into those positions and take care. They're not. They can't take care. So this is devastating to me, because I just see the I generation, which I do not count as just one age group anymore, even though there's a certain 30 demographic of people who are all I just see it becoming horrible. Doomsday vlog. Sorry, guys. Just, wow. Wow.